What's up, everybody? I'm not Aaron, but this is still Talking Points. So as you can see, Aaron's not here, and Talking Points isn't coming to you from the ToC Cave this week, but instead I'll be filling in because he's on vacation. I'm going to try to knock this out all in one take, so hopefully it goes well, because just got finished watching the Nintendo World Championships, which was pretty good. It's the first one that they've had in 15 years, and it was pretty interesting. Just want to do a quick recap of it in case you missed it. They started off with a whole bunch of people, and the first game that they used was Splatoon in 4v4 battles, and of course, you know, the winner moved on to the next one, and they had a losers round, which they called the Underground, and after that game was over, they played another game, which the first game that they played was the original Legend of Zelda from NES, and they did like a speedrun race to see who could finish the dungeon first, and whoever won that in the Underground moved on to the next round as well. The only complaint that I have for the entire event was during the Splatoon thing, they had this really annoying ass kid doing the commentating. But after Splatoon was over, they got rid of him and it was great again. In the second round, Nintendo premiered a brand new game called Blast Ball. It's like a mech suit soccer game, kinda. It was on the 3DS. Honestly, it didn't really look all that good. But that round was 3v3, and the losers once again went to the Underground, and the Underground game for that one was Super Metroid. It was a race to kill Mother Brain and escape, and that eliminated 4 of the competitors. And in the third round, they did the new 200cc version of Mario Kart 8 with 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1 over 2 sets of players, because there were 8 left. And from there they calculated who had the lowest scores overall and moved them to the Underground, and they had to face off in balloon fight. That eliminated 5 more competitors, including Ego Raptor, which you should know from Game Grumps. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So, I was rooting for you. Sorry to see you go. I thought you had it there for a minute. But moving on. In the next round, they had Smash Brothers, of course. You can't have a Nintendo Championship without Smash Brothers. So, that eliminated 2 of the final 4. And the last 2 people faced off in custom-made levels for Mario Maker, which we actually got to see how some of the new stuff that came out, like the Bowser Copter and that image where Mario had like the spiny shell on his head. We got to see how that works out. And from there, want to congratulate John Numbers on winning the 2015 Nintendo World Championship. So way to go. And that was pretty cool. He got a really nice trophy, and him and the runner-up got autographed DS's from Shigeru Miyamoto, which I'm super fucking jealous about. But anyway, that was basically that. It just ended a few minutes ago. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to get this through in one take, because I'm currently missing the Bethesda conference. Even though we're not covering that, I still kind of wanted to watch it. So, from there, moving on to what we are covering, we will be covering E3 with a live broadcast, with commentary, starting to, well, as this goes up, it'll be starting in about an hour and a half. with the Microsoft press conference that starts at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you tune into our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Triforce of Chaos. There should be an image down here with it in case that was too fast for you. So we'll be doing the Microsoft one. Believe we're doing the PlayStation one, and we will be doing the Nintendo conference as well. Still up in the air about possibly doing the Square Enix. We will not be covering EA, and I'm 50% sure we're not doing Ubisoft. But make sure you tune into that. Once again, it's twitch.tv/Triforce of Chaos, starting on Monday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's basically the biggest thing for the channel right now. I would have liked to have gotten some footage of the Nintendo thing, but I've been busy in the studio prepping for, all the other stuff that's coming. And unfortunately, Aaron is out of town, so he's not available to help, run wires and all that other stuff. But we'll get it done, and I will also be covering Talking Points next week, and Aaron will be back the following week, like usual. So, moving on to last week's Talking Point, we actually did get some answers. I'm going to start with Kevin Garcia. He answered Kingdom Hearts 2, the Gummy Ships minigame. After that, we had Gabriel Garcia, who answered Final Fantasy VI's Opera House area. Jesus H said Mortal Kombat's Test Your Might, which I'm a fan of that as well. But my favorite minigame is the Final Fantasy IX Chocobo treasure hunt thing. I'm not sure if that's the actual name of it, but I like that because it's a minigame, it's relaxing, but it also does serve a purpose if you're like a completionist type. So that's all the answers that we got from last week. Aaron and Will covered theirs in the video last week. So this week's talking point is, what are you most hyped to see at this year's E3? I know Aaron usually answers his in the video, but honestly, I don't know what I'm most excited to see right now. Actually, I take that back. Since our E3 predictions video went up, I've heard some more things. And one of those, I really, really, really hope it's true. Even though we have Playtonics Games making Yooka-Laylee, which is the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, I've heard from a couple of sources that there's been leaked information that there is a confirmed Banjo-Kazooie in development, and I'm really hoping that we'll see that. They showed off like a tech demo for like some type of motion control thing or something at some conference a few months ago. I forgot to look it up before filming this, but they said that wasn't a game in development, it was just a technical demo, but maybe they lied. Now, I am not confirming that it is in development, but the places where I've heard it, and I've heard it from more than one source, that it was confirmed that it is in development. But we'll just have to wait and see. Until then, hope you've enjoyed this week's talking point. Make sure you answer in the comments below, or on Twitter using hashtag talking point. Right here, I think, is where I put it. And all the usual: like, comment, subscribe, follow on Facebook, Twitter. On top of the Twitch broadcast, I will also be doing live tweeting updates as E3 goes through. So make sure you follow for that. Once again, Twitch is twitch.tv/Triforce of Chaos. Check out the merch shop. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah. All of our E3 coverage for this week, all of the videos like the news quicks and all that, will not have end slates. So they're just going to go black at the end. So be prepared for that. Other than that, I've been Josh, and thanks for watching Talking Points.